Hey, good morning. We're out here finally getting a little bit of fishing done. It has rained over 60% of the day so far in April, so the water is up pretty good again today. It's not low enough for me to go wading in the places I'd like to go. So you can hear by the noise, there's this is a highly pressured, easily accessible spot, but I felt like it would probably still be fishable today. So what I'm doing is I've got the Aplhas Air TW. We're actually going to do some bait fishing, and it's Team Daiwa today, so if that doesn't work out, then, man, there's so much noise. If that doesn't work out, then I'll do a little bit of, artificial bait fishing with the Silver Creek. So, let's see if we can catch some fish. What the hell? I know I got a little bit of a snag there, but literally within seconds my bait was gone. These worms are very delicate apparently. Okay, I've switched to float fishing here, because so far on just about every cast I was catching the bottom. Okay, so I've got a wax worm out there, getting the other rod rigged up. The nice thing about the float is it finds this little current and eddy right here. Oh, there's a bite. There's a bite. There is a bite. No, I've never fished with wax worms before, so I don't know how easy they come off. The answer is not super easy, just because this one's still on here, even though it's been hit. It's been bit a couple times. Maybe I'll put another one on. Just sitting here waiting for the bobber to go down and away. It's not really all that fun. Maybe it's because I don't have the attention span. You know, it'd probably be better meditation, staying focused on the bobber, because the water's not as dirty as I thought it would be. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, okay. I thought my bobber was gone. So far the issue that I'm having with float fishing is sort of loading this rod to get it to cast half decent. Now somebody else is showing up. And they decided to give up already. I said the water is definitely up, so it's probably not ideal conditions, but well, that was a strike. Looked like the worm was still there, so maybe if we go a little bit deeper, we'll have a little bit more luck. That basically takes me to the end of the leader. Let's see that. Go about 6 inches deeper. Oh, crap. Well, the float went under a little bit. I was trying to give him a little bit of time to make sure he had it. 2 strikes fairly quickly since I dropped the depth. It was 2 strikes and 2 casts. Okay, I'm going to go to my top producing trout bait so far this year. Literally had a hit on the first cast. You know, growing up, I was always a bait fisherman. I'd just sit on the bank, I'd cast my line out there and I'd wait. But you know, I just, most of the time I can't get into it anymore. So we're gonna try to fish a little bit more of the section of stream. I put the one rod away, and we're just gonna fish with one rod and see if we can't figure out exactly what they want. But this black rooster tail seems to be the right thing. And if it's not that, I'll go to something else dark. But seems like we're keying in on it right now. Grab a drink of coffee. Actually, I don't love being over on this side of the... So now that I think about it, this might be the first time I've fished this location with my bait finesse stuff. I was out a couple times in January and late December with my spinning gear. And in fact, I think in early January I actually was using a Ned rig for trout, and it worked pretty well. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Ooh, boy, this is slippery down here. Come here, buddy. Okay. Woo! A little bit dangerous today. Second cast in the new spot, and looks like we got our first rainbow, so hopefully we're on to something. Okay, buddy, get in there. Definitely messy down here, though. Ooh, I swear that was a fish right there. There we go. This one feels a little bit better. This one feels a little bit better. Ooh, nice. I thought he got off. He's going to get down in that current. Now I got to get him out of there somewhere. A little bit better fish. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. There, fish number 2. That black rooster tail starting to get it done. So we're going to keep doing that. We almost got you out. There you go. There you go. Swim away. Okay, number 2. Let's see if we can't find a few more here. There we go. There's another one. Another jumping rainbow. Wow, he's just, woo! Get out of there. He's a little guy. Oh, there's a little guy. There you go. Okay, fish number 3 in the books. So it feels pretty good to catch a few. I'm going to stay here for a little bit longer, but there's a little bit of stretch, and actually I've never fished upstream of here ever. So I think now that we're maybe figuring it out, let's see how many we can catch today. Oh. You know, I knew when I made that cast that I was playing with fire, getting up into that corner. Ooh, and we snapped the leader off. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go get the Okay, so I snapped off on a snag there. I'm going to fish that same spot a little bit, but I ran to the truck and we got the Aplhas Air, and we're going to see if we can't catch some trout on that instead of retying a leader right now. You know, if I got to retie one and the fish are still biting, I'll do it. But since I had 2 rods, let's see if we can't finally get some trout on the Aplhas Air. Okay, let's see if we can't break the Aplhas Air curse, so to speak. But the nice thing about this combo is it's got a lot more backbone to it. So, you know, if we would manage to hook into a decent bass or, you know, a larger trout, you know, I think it would make the fight less stressful. But because this is a little bit heavier action rod, you know, I don't feel the action of the bait nearly as much as I do with most of the other rods I fish with. And that could be part of my, you know, lack of love for the Aplhas Air, is the combo that it's on. So I'm going to try it on a few other things. You know, but ultimately it comes down to, I just haven't caught a lot of fish with it. You know, I've had it out a lot. So I thought maybe today, since it felt like we were starting to get them figured out, thought maybe I'd pick this up. And now, I will say this, I've always felt like it's more accurate casting. So it does have that going for it. You know, this is a very accurate combo. So it'll be interesting when I start switching up some reels, some more reels, just to see how I like the Aplhas after it ends up somewhere else. And it's funny because I feel like there's got to be a few more fish in here. I caught 3 in 15 minutes. And I just said that, and there we go. I slowed it down a little bit. I don't know if I'd gotten a little excited. Oh, and look at that. It's not even a trout. Second species of the day. We got a little bluegill, it looks like. And actually, this is my first bluegill of the year. So, he's a pretty one too. Look at that. Look how purple he is. I don't know if it shows up on the camera or not. Hey, it's a fish. And that's a good sign that the bluegill are starting to hit in the creek. I was hoping to go out tomorrow and hit a new section of one of my local creeks. So that gives me some hope that that'll be productive, as long as the water drops a little bit. Okay, one more cast here. I don't know why you always do that. Why do we always say that? One more cast as a fisherman. Take one more cast here and then we'll move upstream a little bit. Oh, there we go. Well, that one more cast was worth it. This actually feels like a decent fish. He's taking some drag. He's not that good. He's not bad. He's just a fighter. Look at that. He's just swimming right up the... No. Come here. Ooh, come here. Oh, it's one of the few times the one more cast actually works out. But yeah, I always say one more cast, and it hardly ever matters. But now that I caught one, maybe I'll do a little bit more. This guy looks like he's been in there maybe a little bit longer. He fought pretty good. Come on. There you go. Okay, we'll let you go. Oh. Okay, new territory. So that, you know, broke off my last rooster tail of that size and color. So I have, I think, one other smaller black one with me today. So I'm going to switch over to, so let me probably show it better here. I'm going to switch over to the Panther Martin. It's black. It's got a green blade. We'll see, you know, maybe the bright color gets better strike. It's also a little bit smaller, and I'm going to start fishing a section of the creek that I've never fished before. So hopefully we'll catch a few more. Ooh. Felt like a fish, not 100% sure, but felt like it. Ooh. God, that was a bad cast. Absolutely horrible cast. I'm not the only one to do it, I can see that, but doesn't make you feel any better about it. Okay, so now we're gonna go tie a leader. What time is it? 9:33. You know, I've been out here 2 hours. Into the tree, snapped off another leader and lost another lure. So, you know, it was an okay day. I caught like 5 fish, I think, in around half an hour, and the rest of the day was just trying to figure them out. So, you know, it was a good way to start the day, and I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully we'll start hitting some more of the creeks really soon.